Have you ever stopped to think about the power you hold right now? Right where you are. You possess something amazing, something transformative, a power that can genuinely change lives. It's simple, beautiful, and universally understood. It's the power of your smile and the strength of your compassion. A genuine smile has the ability to break down barriers, soothe pain, and ignite hope, even in the darkest of times. Compassion is the quiet strength that changes hearts, heals wounds, and brings peace to troubled minds. These two forces combined have the extraordinary potential to change not just your life, but the entire world around you. But why is compassion so powerful? In a world full of conflicts, stress, and struggles, compassion stands out as our greatest strength because it offers the ultimate healing touch. Anger and resentment may feel justified in difficult moments, but they never solve our problems, they only create deeper wounds. True healing begins when we embrace compassion, when we approach each other with kindness, understanding, and a sincere willingness to forgive. Miracles start to happen. Today, I want to share with you an inspiring story that beautifully demonstrates the power of compassion and a genuine smile. It's the story of the Buddha and Angulimala, a feared murderer who once brought terror to an entire community. Angulimala's life was filled with violence and hatred, and everyone believed he was beyond redemption until the day he encountered the peaceful smile and boundless compassion of the Buddha. This powerful story will remind you that no one is ever beyond hope. It proves that compassion and kindness are stronger than fear and hatred, and that each one of us has the capacity to transform lives simply by choosing to smile and show empathy. So open your heart, listen closely, and prepare to discover the incredible, world-changing power of compassion and a simple, heartfelt smile. Today, I want to share with you a powerful and deeply moving story that perfectly illustrates how compassion can truly transform even the hardest of hearts. This is the story of the Buddha and Angulimala, a man whose name once filled people with fear, but who ultimately found redemption through the incredible power of kindness. Angulimala was not an ordinary man. He was a ruthless murderer whose very presence brought terror to villages far and wide. His heart had grown cold, driven by anger and resentment. He wore a gruesome necklace made from the fingers of his victims, symbolizing his cruelty and power. No one dared approach him. People warned their children and loved ones about Angulimala, a man thought to be beyond saving, beyond kindness, and certainly beyond compassion. But one day, something remarkable happened. While traveling along a quiet forest path, Angulimala saw a serene figure walking peacefully ahead. It was the Buddha, radiating calmness, compassion, and an unshakable peace. Angulimala felt a rush of anger. How could anyone appear so peaceful in his terrifying presence. Determined to prove his dominance, he chased after the Buddha, shouting threats and waving his weapon, yet no matter how quickly he ran, he couldn't catch up. Strangely, the Buddha never seemed to hurry, always walking calmly, steadily ahead. Frustrated and exhausted, Angulimala finally cried out, "Stop, monk, why won't you stop running from me?" In response, the Buddha gently turned around, his eyes full of warmth and kindness, and said softly, "Angulimala, I have already stopped. It is you who have not yet stopped." At that moment, something extraordinary happened within Angulimala. The Buddha's gentle words and compassionate smile pierced through his cold exterior, touching something deep inside his heart. For the first time, Angulimala felt the overwhelming power of compassion. Plea of change. Tears filled his eyes, and he dropped his weapon to the ground. He fell to his knees and asked the Buddha how he could ever find forgiveness, how someone like him could ever find peace. The Buddha, with infinite compassion, gently smiled again and said, "Angulimala, the path of redemption is always open, even for you." From that day forward, Angulimala renounced violence, hatred, and fear. He embraced the path of compassion, kindness, and mindfulness, eventually becoming one of the Buddha's most devoted disciples. This powerful story reminds us of something incredibly important: no one is ever beyond hope, and no heart is beyond transformation. Angulimala's redemption didn't come through punishment, anger, or hatred. Instead, it was the Buddha's profound compassion and sincere kindness that turned a ruthless murderer into a peaceful and enlightened man. Compassion truly holds the strength to heal even the deepest wounds, and kindness can soften even the hardest heart. So today, let Angulimala's story inspire you. Whenever you face difficulty, whenever you encounter anger or conflict, remember the Buddha's compassionate smile. Remember that compassion and kindness are never signs of weakness, they are our greatest sources of strength. They hold the extraordinary power to transform lives, heal relationships, and change the world. Each one of us carries the power to change lives through compassion. No matter who you are, no matter your past, today you can choose to show kindness. Just as the Buddha's compassion transformed Angulimala, your compassion can touch hearts and inspire transformation in others. 2. Never underestimate the power of your smile, your kindness, and your empathy. These simple acts have the incredible ability to heal, uplift, and inspire lasting change. Let's carry this lesson forward, bringing compassion and kindness into our lives every single day. Together, through genuine compassion, we can truly change the world. This great criminal, this feared man who had inflicted so much pain, suddenly felt vulnerable, human, and Cappy's every single day, together. Through genuine compassion, we can truly change the world. Have you ever wondered why compassion holds such incredible power? Why a simple act of kindness, a gentle smile, or a moment of genuine empathy can completely transform a situation or even someone's life? The truth is, compassion is powerful because it speaks directly to the deepest part of who we are as human beings. Imagine a world without compassion, a world where kindness is rare, where smiles are forced, and where empathy simply does not exist. Such a world would be cold, harsh, and filled with pain. Now, imagine the opposite. Imagine a world filled with compassion, kindness, and warmth. It's easy to see the incredible difference compassion can make. Compassion can bridge gaps, heal wounds, and soften even the hardest hearts. Compassion is powerful because it heals. When we feel understood, valued, and cared for, something amazing happens within us. Pain begins to dissolve. Fears start to fade. And hope springs to life again. Think of times in your life when someone showed you true compassion, even in small ways. Perhaps it was a friend who listened patiently during a difficult time, or a stranger whose unexpected kindness made your day brighter. Remember how deeply it affected you. That is the immense power of compassion. When the Buddha faced Angulimala, he didn't meet him with anger or fear. He met him with a calm heart and unconditional compassion. That moment of pure compassion changed Angulimala forever. This powerful example shows us that true strength is never rooted in violence or anger, but always in kindness and empathy. Compassion allows us to transform fear into trust, hatred into love, and anger into understanding. Compassion also empowers us. Often, we mistakenly think compassion means weakness or giving in. But genuine compassion requires immense courage. It takes strength to forgive, to see the humanity in someone who has hurt you, and to choose kindness over revenge. Compassion means you have the strength to see beyond mistakes and pain, recognizing the deeper truth that every person, no matter how lost they may seem, deserves understanding and kindness. In fact, compassion changes both the giver and receiver. When you choose compassion, you not only uplift others but also enrich yourself. You feel more connected, happier, and fulfilled. Your heart grows stronger, more resilient, and more capable of facing life's challenges. Compassion is a powerful reminder of our shared humanity, showing us that we are all connected, all deserving of kindness and understanding. But how can we make compassion a daily practice? It begins with awareness. Start noticing the people around you, your family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, and even strangers you pass by. Notice their struggles, their hopes, their fears, and their dreams. Allow yourself to feel connected to them, recognizing that everyone, just like you, is fighting their own battles. Then, consciously choose kindness. Smile more often, even when you don't feel like it. Offer sincere words of encouragement. Listen deeply without judging or criticizing. Practice forgiveness whenever possible, knowing that holding onto resentment only hurts you in the long run. Each compassionate act you choose, no matter how small, creates ripples of positivity and strength, spreading further than you can possibly imagine. Today, let the inspiring story of the Buddha and Angulimala motivate you to embrace compassion fully. Remember, compassion is never wasted. Every act of kindness matters. You might never know how deeply you have touched someone's life simply by choosing compassion. But rest assured, your kindness will always make a difference. Choose compassion every day. Let it guide your words, your actions, and your heart. In doing so, you'll become an unstoppable force for good in the world. You'll inspire others, heal wounds, and change lives in beautiful, powerful ways. Let compassion become your greatest strength. Start today, right now, with the very next person you meet. You have within you the power to change the world, one compassionate act at a time. You may be wondering, how can I start spreading compassion and positivity in my everyday life? It's simpler than you think, and you can begin right now. Every single day offers countless opportunities to show compassion and make a meaningful difference. Let's explore how you can bring this incredible power into your daily interactions. First, make smiling a daily habit. Yes, something as simple as your smile has the extraordinary power to change someone's day or even their life. A genuine smile doesn't just lift your own spirits. It radiates warmth and kindness to everyone around you. The beauty of smiling is that it's contagious. When you smile at others, you invite them to smile back. And just like that, you've sparked a chain reaction of positivity, happiness, and connection. Start today by smiling at the first person you meet. Whether it's your family member, a colleague, or a complete stranger, let your smile be sincere, genuine, and full of compassion. Second, practice deep, mindful listening. One of the greatest gifts you can offer another human being is your undivided attention. When someone shares their thoughts or feelings with you, truly listen. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Listen to understand. Feel what they're feeling. Put yourself in their shoes and show genuine empathy. Mindful listening creates powerful connections, deepens trust, and lets others know they are valued, respected, and cared for. By truly listening, you're practicing compassion in its purest form, making someone else feel seen, heard, and understood. Another powerful way to practice compassion is through acts of kindness, no matter how small they may seem. Compassion doesn't always mean grand gestures. It can be as simple as holding the door open, helping someone carry groceries, or offering an encouraging word during a difficult day. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, sends a powerful message that someone cares. Remember, the smallest actions often carry the most profound meaning. Look for these small opportunities every day, because each act of compassion creates a ripple effect, touching many lives beyond your immediate circle. Finally, practice forgiveness regularly. Let go of resentment, anger, and grudges. Forgiveness is one of the most courageous and empowering expressions of compassion. When you forgive, you free yourself from emotional burdens and create space in your heart for love, happiness, and growth. Forgiving others doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're strong enough to let go of pain and choose peace instead. Each time you forgive, you become a beacon of compassion, showing others that love and understanding have far more strength than anger ever could. So, make compassion your daily practice. Smile often, listen deeply, perform acts of kindness freely, and forgive openly. These simple yet powerful practices will transform not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you. Remember, just like the Buddha's compassion changed the heart of Angulimala, your compassion can profoundly impact the world. Never underestimate your power to change lives through simple acts of compassion. You have within you the incredible ability to spread positivity, kindness, and healing wherever you go. Start today. Smile freely, listen deeply, show kindness bravely, and forgive generously. By doing this, you'll become a source of hope, inspiration, and powerful change in a world that truly needs your compassion. Throughout this journey, we've learned that compassion holds the power to transform hearts, heal wounds, and inspire lasting change. Just like the Buddha who reached out with compassion to Angulimala, you too carry within you this remarkable power. Your kindness, your empathy, and your genuine care can break barriers, dissolve fears, and uplift lives in ways you might never imagine possible. Always remember, true strength is found in compassion. When we choose kindness over anger, forgiveness over resentment, and empathy over judgment, we create a world full of possibilities, peace, and joy. Real strength isn't about winning arguments or proving someone wrong. It's about lifting others up, connecting deeply, and offering hope even in difficult times. Today, I encourage you to put this powerful message into practice. Don't wait for others to be kind first. Be the person who steps forward with compassion. Smile at those who need encouragement. Listen wholeheartedly to those who need understanding. And forgive those who seek redemption. Each small act of compassion has the potential to change someone's world completely. Remember, you have the extraordinary ability to change the world through your kindness and compassion. Imagine what could happen if each of us practiced genuine empathy every day. The world would transform into a place filled with understanding, love, and endless possibilities. You have the strength within you to start this change, right here, right now. When you leave today, keep the story of the Buddha and Angulimala close to your heart. Let it remind you of compassion's unmatched power. Let it remind you that even the smallest acts of kindness can create the most profound impact. Choose compassion every day. Your heart will become stronger, your life brighter, and your world infinitely better. The power to change lives is yours. Use it wisely. Use it often. And watch the incredible transformation unfold.